God will send you this video when He wants you to see it. I'm just here to tell you that things are going to be better than you could ever possibly imagine. The problem is we compare ourselves to fake realities on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, and we just have this illusion of how the world should be, how we should be, the things we should have. But the truth is, who are we to say that we should have this or things should go this way? Because, who are we? We're just humans. And at the end of the day, everything that we worry about in 5-10 years isn't even, we can't even remember it. So my question to you is, why don't you take your life right now and you just forget the past, close the book, and just make it the best you can possibly make it. Just take everything in your life and start living. That is how you will find peace. That is how you will have everything you ever wanted in this life. Because the truth is, everything is tough. Everything is difficult. People have problems. Everybody has problems. And in my opinion, the worst of all problems are health problems. Because no matter what you could have, if you just have one single health problem, you're going to want one wish, which is to be healthy again. So even if you're a trillionaire, but your health is not good, you're going to still have just one wish. You don't care about anything else. You just care about your health. So if you're in good health, then you're already blessed. You should already be grateful because everything else comes and it goes. And you need to realize that this life is all about experience. You're born, you live these years on earth, and you go through things. Not everything is perfect and sunshine and rainbows, but also not everything is bad. Not everything is terrible. So there's a balance between good and bad that makes this comparison real. Because without good, you wouldn't have bad. Without bad, you wouldn't have good. You have these things in their opposites because they allow you to compare. They allow you to have this contrast. And contrast is the essence of existence. You can only compare bad and good because you have bad and good. That's why you need to enjoy both of them. You need to enjoy the bad days. You need to enjoy the good days just as much as each other. You need to have this overarching gratitude for the entire experience exactly as it is. You need to be grateful for not just the good days and the good times, but also for the bad times because they teach you more. You see, the failures are going to teach you way more about life than anything else. The success is just going to make you feel good. It is just going to give you hope. But in truth, it's not even going to come close to teaching you and giving you experience as much as just losing. Having expectations and having them just shattered to the ground. Doing something and expecting a certain result and outcome, only to find out that it just doesn't go like that. Things just turn out differently than you imagined them to turn out. There were 12 videos on your For You page, on your homepage, and you chose this exact one. And that's because God wants you to see this message right now. He wants you to know that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to turn out exactly the way you want it to be. You're going to have the things you wish for. You're going to have the success you were working so hard for. But the only thing is, it might come a little bit later than you want. It might come a couple years later. It might come after 1,000 failures. But that's not to make you impatient. That's not to make you sad or stressed. No, that is just to teach you about life, to make you have a stronger and a better character. Otherwise, you wouldn't even stand a chance in a world of competition, in a world where everything you do has competition. Life itself has competition. So how can you stand out if you have no character? The winners of this game are the ones who have the most wisdom, the most character. They are the most calm and level-headed and grounded because they've been through the worst of the worst. And they've also been through the best of the best. And that is what you should wish for, a complete life experience. When you realize how delusional it is to wish for a one-sided life experience, a life experience of just sunshine and rainbows and success and wins and happiness and just everything good. But you need to wish for a full experience because that is what you're going to get. God is going to give you a complete experience of life. God is going to give you the bads, terrible days, terrible things. But then God is also going to bless you with the best of the best. But he tells you, he's like, it is your choice to see the good in the good I give you and the lessons in the bad I put in your way. Because what happens when we don't have this reference point, this perspective of life and the things we want to do, then we just get in our heads. We just start suffering an imagined reality where we literally just imagine that we are worse off than we are. We make our lives subjectively bad. And because of this, we feel worse than we should actually feel based on our actual life circumstances. Our lives are actually not that bad. They're actually pretty good, especially compared to many other people around us, many other people in the world. So the question isn't, is my life good or bad? The question is, do I see my life as good or bad? Because that is your choice. You can choose to see your life as whatever you want to see it as. Life and reality are subjective. Realize that no matter what you do, you can choose to see things as you want to see them. You can see your life as amazing, even though you have troubles and challenges. You can learn to enjoy the process, and that is what is going to matter the most. In 50 years, you're going to look back on your life and realize that the fact that you were able to enjoy even the toughest of times shows so much about your character, and that's a life worth living. So if you like the color of my videos, then definitely check the first link in the description. This is without, and this is with. I'll see you in the next one. You got this, bro.